Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Kotetsu and welcome back to another episode of GTA 5 Stunt Challenge. And today we're trying another stunt with the BF400. And I know the last time I did a stunt challenge, I did it with the BF400 as well. But I just got linked a really good spot today by someone I know called BrvtVs, and this was a stunt in the last TT I watched, the Legacy Stunting Nuclear Teamtage, and he told me that this was like one of the easier stunts in the Teamtage, so I just thought I'd give it a try today. So you just gotta bump off of here, and that was really bad. I didn't expect to completely miss the bump, but hold on. So let me walk back here. So the stunt pretty much is to bump off of there, get a dual bump off of this airplane, and try to land on that tower up there somewhere. I'll probably just land on the bottom part. Landing on that spinning thing, I'm not even sure if that's possible, honest. I haven't even checked if that's textured, but we're just gonna try to get a clean landing on the tower. So anyways, how are you guys all doing today? I'm doing pretty good. It's just a Tuesday, but man, like, since the last episode of Stunt Challenge, in the world of gaming, there's just been so much news. Oh my gosh. And before I get into a few gaming things I want to discuss with you guys today, I do have a question, and it's pretty much, have you tried stunting in any other game besides GTA 5? I know obviously some of you guys like religiously like stunting just cuz. I'm aware there is that community out there, but have any of you tried stunting at perhaps games like Sleeping Dogs, like perhaps the first Watch Dogs game? I know the second one was coming out pretty soon, but like any other sort of like open world game that is possible to hit tons of vehicles, have you ever tried stunting on any of those games? And for me, the only games I've really stunted in is I think I played like San Andreas at my friend's house once, and I got on the BMX and did some stuff there. But mainly Watch Dogs, the first Watch Dogs game actually wasn't that bad for stunting, besides like the motorcycle physics, which I can explain in a second. They're kind of flawed, I guess you could say, for stunting. And I guess I've stunted in Just Cause 3 a few times. I did a few videos on that on PS4, but besides that, no, it's really mainly been GTA. So obviously the main gaming news as of lately is pretty much Rockstar announced Red Dead Redemption 2, and I honestly thought it was going to be called Red Dead 3 or another Red Dead title. I'll get into why in a second, but 3 days ago, they pretty much posted a picture on their Twitter, and it was just like a red Rockstar logo, and I'm like, no, is it really true? Could it be? And then the next day, they posted a picture that was like sort of similar to like the Red Dead Redemption style, and I'm like, I know it, but I don't know. I guess the main controversy, I guess, per se, like, not even a trailer has been released, so there's not really a lot to talk about the game, but I guess the main controversy as of thus far, though, is why it's called Red Dead Redemption 2 instead of, like, perhaps, like, Red Dead 3 or something. Because if you guys don't know, Red Dead Redemption, like, that's not really a game series. The game series is technically called, like, Red Dead. Like, them calling it Red Dead Redemption 2 is almost like calling it Grand Theft Auto. What if they announced Grand Theft Auto 5 2? Like, you get what I mean right there? Just sort of, like, interesting how they titled it. And like, I'll get into why I sort of disagree with that in a second, but I don't know. I think some people are overreacting to it, honestly. Because I feel like a much cooler title would have been, like, maybe Red Dead Revival or Red Dead, like, Revenge or something like that. Just use a word like that. I feel like that would have been cooler, and it would have made it seem like more of a third, like, Red Dead game. But perhaps maybe that's not what they intended. Maybe they're having it as like a sequel to the story of Red Dead Redemption. It's very possible. But like as of right now, we don't really know enough to make any assumptions. And also apparently it's not coming out until fall of 2017. So yeah, that's gonna be a while. That's gonna be a year and a half, isn't it? That's going to be such a long time until it comes out, but I guess you guys know Rockstar, they work a lot on their games, so when it comes out, I have high expectations, that's all I can say. Another game, however, that's coming out much sooner, though, is Watch Dogs 2. I'm sure a lot of you remember the first Watch Dogs. It got a lot of slamming from, like, critics and people saying they didn't really like it. But I always felt like I was the only one who actually kind of liked that game. Like, if you look at the first video I posted on this channel, like, the first video I ever made on this channel was a stunt montage in Watch Dogs. And I'm not sure what you guys think, but the whole, like, technology and hacking appeal, like, that's kind of interesting to me. Well, even though I'm aware of the graphics downgrade on the first Watch Dogs game, I know they kind of screwed us over in that compartment. But for everything else, I feel like the game did a good job. And you guys can quote me on this when it does come out, but I get a feeling, I have a really strange feeling that like Watch Dogs 2 is gonna be a good game. And for why, I don't really know, but I guess it's partly the setting, San Francisco, a very diverse city, lots of different terrain. I feel like it would make an interesting map for a game, and like besides like a few other games, I can't really name them off the top of my head, like San Francisco in general hasn't really been too popular of a location for games, so I like it that they chose a location that hasn't been done a lot in a lot of renditions and games, and also feel like the main character and like the supporting characters could be a lot better in the first game. And in the first Watch Dogs game, I don't even remember any of the characters' names. That's how shallow the story was. But I remember, like, the main character being, like, this guy in his 40s. Like, he wasn't really even that cool. He wore this, like, trench coat for some reason. He didn't really have a personality. Like, I just get a feeling, I don't know. Maybe that was intentional. I don't really know. But all I knew is that the game didn't really have enough, like, personality. But in the case of, like, Watch Dogs 2, it's, like, exactly the opposite. Like, the main character seems like a complete badass. But anyway, without rambling on about that for too long, pretty much when the game comes out, I'm probably gonna buy it. And the kind of videos I might just do one video pretty much titled like, can you stunt in Watch Dogs 2? Because if you guys remember, like, the first Watch Dogs game, like, the physics weren't that good. But I feel like it's always worth a try in the second Watch Dogs game just to see if you can actually stunt in it. And even though they don't really probably care and know about our community, like, if you could, I feel like that would be really awesome. Okay guys, so it's been about 50 minutes. I've sort of hit like one leftover stunt. I also have a fail of another stunt that I got really close, and it's a really cool stunt that I don't think a lot of people have done, so I'll show that to you guys right now. So hopefully you guys did enjoy that mini stunt, that fill right there, and yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. So if you guys enjoyed this video at any point in time, be sure to drop a like on the video because it does help a lot, and also be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for daily GTA 5 content and more. And until next time, this is Kotetsu. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Kotetsu out.